What up, what up, what up? Thank you for tuning back in and listening pleasure. I'm your host, the one, the only Rob G.
I promise you one day it ain't gonna be all do a podcast. It's gonna be a conglomerate.
And also it brings it full circle. If you go into it and buy a property with a family member.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning back in to Listening Pleasure, your favorite podcast. I'm your host, Rob G, the one and only, with my man Mike V. So y'all know how we do it this time. Y'all welcome my main man to the stage. Y'all welcome Mike to the stage.
What up,
bro? What up?
What up? Y'all already know the routine, man. I shouldn't have to say this shit every week. Hit the button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your people. To tell they people, man, we on, man. What's up with you, bro? How you? Oh, shit, you might be froze right quick. Can you hear me?
Come on. Cool. It look like my show started to drag. Soon we get on. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it froze.
I reset my computer. Yeah, I reset it and everything.
Hey, my wife. First comment.
Always. Appreciate that. What's been going on with you, man?
Cooling, man. Last week was a week, man. Like, when you're dealing with them kids, man, fuck, you've been coaching. So again, you've been a mentor in your own way for fucking 15, 20 years now. You know, it's some highs and it's some lows. And the last week been pretty rough. But we getting there. One thing about it is we determined never to give up on them. Like, man, regardless of what they got going on, man, we show up to court cases. We should, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, One thing we don't do is give up on them. But it was a little rough last week. Shit going into this week, but yeah.
What you said is powerful, though. Can't never give up on them, man. You gotta let them know. Them kids looking for that, man. They depending on that. Somebody in that corner. I seen Kira and them on early. I tried to catch some of it. She was saying some from a couple of pieces I caught. She was saying some good stuff. Hey, cuz, that's a good thing, cuz. I dropped the ball on that. You know, we was both sick around that joint about the yacht war. We're gonna talk about that too, cuz. I'm glad you jumped on here about the yacht joint.
Man, I don't eat that shit. Said it was beefing about noodles and goddamn chicken legs.
They actually had a yacht war joint across the water.
Yeah, it had a trophy and all that. Man, we so goddamn it. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's the. You see, we got a president bombing people for no goddamn reason. We was beefing about goddamn it noodles and goddamn it chicken legs with soy sauce, man.
It was just funny to me, you know. It created the recipe. I'm cool with the yacht cook-off competition. I'm talking about the social media beef.
But see, so crazy. Nephew, what up, Tom? Hey, one of the things that I like, and I get into it with a lot of black people about this, is the name of shit. Like, why it gotta be a war? Why it couldn't have just been a cook-off? Like, you made it beef. You turned it into beef with what you called it. Like, I might be the only black person that ain't watched one Versus. Because why is it, if it's supposed to be a celebration of music, why is it called Versus? In a Versus, I'm an athlete. I'm a competitor. In a Versus, somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. That's different from a celebration. And we turn, like, so if he see this, he going to be mad. One of the other things I hate is to hear people be like, Man, I go to work. I take care of my kids. I pay all my bills. That's gangster to me. No, it's not.
That's what you're supposed to do.
like, stop trying to be like everything ain't supposed to be street. Everything ain't supposed to be hip hop, bro. Everything like we let the hip hop culture dictate how we talk, and sometimes it's like we use the word toxic like it's a good thing. Rihanna said, "Didn't they tell you I was a savage?" Like that mean come fuck with me. Do you know who the Savages was? Them people ran around naked while they was fighting and doodled on themselves, bro. Don't say stuff like people who know what the words you use, it sound crazy to them. And my bad, I don't want to get off. Oh my God, you know I can run off on rants and shit like that. But
that's what this one for, man. This what this one for, man.
And again, I'm not mad at a cooking competition. I'm mad at a yacht war though. Like it shouldn't be a war. It should be some people who can cook. Because at the end of the day, ain't it all about opinion? Like if you put onions in yours, I don't care how good it tastes. I ain't even gonna try it. Because I don't eat onion. So do that mean something wrong with me or something wrong with your yacht because you put ingredients in it that I personally don't eat? No. Like it should have just been some people cooking some food, man.
You know what I mean? You could allergic to certain things, but I get what you're saying. But like we say, man, I don't know. I worked over in Portsmouth, right? And they try to say, you know, this is what me and Cuz was talking about. The yacht this, the yacht that. They don't have yacht, bro. Their yacht is coming to styrofoam tray when I tried it. And it won't no juice, no sauce. It looked like lo mein noodles with I don't know what it was. I'm like, that's not yacht, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard of nowhere else making yacht but Newport News. In the whole world. And fuck, I ain't never been in a Chinese spot. And like, nigga, I'd have been in the Chinese spot in South Carolina. I'd have been in the Chinese spot in fucking Idaho Falls, Idaho. How many niggas you think been there in the whole existence of Idaho Falls? Goddamn, I ain't never seen nobody no yacht on no Chinese menu outside of news. And
shout out,
and if I'm being honest. My mama was cooking that shit way before I even knew it was a Chinese dish. We was just eating that shit at the crib. I ain't like it then, but my mama was cooking that shit before I even knew it was a Chinese dish. Like, so.
Speaking of the yacht, man, and so my man from Jay hit me with this. When did tacos come into effect, bro? Because he said, man, you know, he older than me. Cause Tom, you on here, you older than me. So he said, you know, growing up, my mom and grandma ain't make no tacos, bro.
No, nigga, I ain't started eating tacos till I was grown.
Tacos had to come into the 80s or something like that.
Listen, bro. I mean, I guess whenever I remember Taco Bell, my mama never made that shit. Like again, chicken was my daddy's favorite food. Long as my daddy was there, we was eating chicken 3-4 times a week. Barbecue chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken, goddamn it, chicken. Goddamn it, we was eating chicken and macaroni more times than not. Anyway, Hey Tom, that's on some straight love, yo. We appreciate that. What's up, Jig? What's up, Alan? Hey, yo, Alan, hilarious, yo.
Hey, Alan, we just rapping about whatever, man. You say you want to jump on. This might be a show you can jump on. You have something you want to say? We ain't got no how can I say? We ain't got no title, no specific topic.
We just showed up for y'all.
What's up, man?
What up, man?
Yeah,
we just showed up for y'all this week.
We got I got to chat with you too, and we got some stuff going on. Oh, so while I'm talking, I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna be posting this. So we got a Nintendo Switch that was from a viewer, Mac Tub, and we're gonna raffle this off. So raffle tickets will be coming out. We got the Nintendo
Uh-oh.
Switch. Trying to get it in there right so y'all can see it. Nintendo Switch. I don't know. Your babies, you like it for your baby? What? It's $5 a ticket. You get the bundle tickets. $20 get you 5 tickets. You can get many tickets as you like. We're gonna cap it off at a certain number. So once we hit a certain number, we're gonna close it off to keep it so you have a good chance of winning, and it won't be 5,000 people trying to win it.
Raffle tickets.
We,
Man, we interactive. We interactive around this son bitch.
So we'll post on our page. I'll post on my page the podcast. What's that? Cash App, the email or the phone number, and we're gonna jump in there. So we're gonna get it going. Once we hit that number, we'll let you know, and then we'll raffle it off on the next show. It'll be a live raffle.
I'm with that.
Once you buy your tickets, we'll let you know your ticket numbers, and then we'll raffle it off like that.
Hey, if you watching, somebody with 8-year-olds trying to get into football, man, I might have the best coach possible for him sitting right in front of me. Listen, man, look up the Peninsula Panthers on Facebook. They on Instagram and shit too.
Yep.
Look up the Peninsula Panthers, man. And the 12U team, they got another coach that's pretty good. I think one of them is the Hellcats. One of them is the Thundercats. I was a Thundercat fan. I like it. Man.
Yeah, he gonna be 13U this year.
13U, okay. Yeah, I was huge on Thundercats and Scooby Doo Young. You know what I'm saying? Thundercats was my drop. But yeah, man, you got some kids looking to get into football, or some kids who played it ain't happy where they at. They want to get taught the game the right way and get coached not only to be football players but decent young men, because that's part of the job of a coach, man. The coach, I get it. A lot of these coaches chasing other things, man, but you got your hands completely entangled in what these young men kind of turn out to be.
Facts. Also at the Peninsula Panthers, I think, I'm not for sure. I know our flag teams fill up fast. I'm the new football commissioner. I forgot the name. Alan could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm up here, but I'm the new football commissioner over there. So we getting some things together. Well, we have ages 5 through 13. So bring the kids out. We getting it in. We changing it up. We doing things. We have all sports. We have track. We have baseball. We have basketball. So
your kid got something to do that ain't hanging around the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alan, I'm gonna piggyback that. If you let the same snake bite you twice, you probably gonna die.
Yeah.
All
I can say is stop playing with the snakes, and you ain't got to worry about them biting you, man.
I can go for that too.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with snakes. I see them, I get far away from them. Snakes in the grass, snakes in the human form, in any form. And I just don't fuck with them. So
no, that's the facts. And if
they are what they are,
we definitely too old for all that playing when it comes to grown people. I don't have no patience for you, yo. Like, go sell them wolf tickets to somebody else, man, but get away from me. Get away from me. Man, I'm excited. Next week, next Saturday, 11 to 2 at the Girls and Boys Club downtown.
Yeah.
Hampton Avenue. We moderating the men's mental health sit down. Man, I'm super excited from the shares, and it looked like we're going to have a little bigger turnout than expected. And I'm just excited for men that want to sit down and have these conversations. because one of the
So
things
come on out, all the viewers, come on out.
man, come outside 3 hours, man. And I'm excited because I think one of the things we're gonna find out is while we have different experiences, we got a lot of the same stories. And I think that one of the things that play into your mental health is feeling like this only happened to me, or nobody's gonna understand what I've been through. And I think you're gonna sit down and find out a lot of people gonna understand. And that's the start of a breakthrough.
Facts. Out of your food, man.
Man,
I was missing some of the comments.
What? Listen, you heard that saying? You hear people be like, "What's up, JT?" That's what's up, bro. You heard that saying? People like it's a black people saying too. Man, don't nothing scare me. I'm terrified of that person.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of a person that ain't scared of nothing. You ain't scared of nothing at all, like spiders, goddamn it, drown in fire, nothing. Like man, that's crazy.
That's kind of yeah. Our girl Kira gonna jump. Says she gonna jump on here tonight too.
Okay.
I forgot who else hit me.
What's up, bro? Again, shout out to Dame, because honestly, man, the Doobie brand is the
hey, what up, dog?
Is the face, or not the face, the person who put this together. We just got invited. He said somebody else put the idea in his head, but he took it and ran with it. And that's like, it's a lot of people who want to do stuff. Dame a doer, bro. Like, he also got a trip coming up April 10th where he taking some kids to a Washington Wizards game. He was looking for about 20 kids. So if you got them on any social media, you want to get your kid involved, or you want to chaperone, maybe go out there, because I think I'm gonna go out there with wife.
There you go, Deep Nancy.
Absolutely, reach out to him. Like, bro, like, it's one thing to talk about the work you want to do with the kids. It's another thing to really be in the field, bro. And like we have real conversations about what want to be done with the kids, and then bro just start putting stuff into motion. Like, and that's dope. That's admirable. And like the best part of it is bro ain't looking for no personal, like, I'm just doing the right thing, and that's what really counts.
Ain't that Tom say he gonna be at that game the 10th.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, Tom. Tom be everywhere, man.
Mega ball.
And I don't know if I can do this, but I am, right? So probably like 2 days ago, Knox was on my heart hard, bro.
Mm.
And the reason he was the last thing Knox said to me was, bro, we proud of you too. And like, that kind of played in my ear Saturday or Sunday or something, but Knox was on me hard. And it was because, like I said, the last thing he said to me was that he was proud of me. And like, it's one thing when people, I'm about to do something different. It's one thing when people who don't know Damon, right, say stuff about Michael Vincent and Mike V. It's something, it hit different when people who know Damon and really know where I come from and the real journey, like, that do something, it warm me up on the inside, kind of good, you know what I mean? Like, Knox know the true stories, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because it was on my chest the other day.
Yeah, man, I dig it. I ain't even gonna get going too much on.
Nah, man, I get it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No. I was trying to see where you wanted to go with this one.
I don't know. Shit is crazy. We was on the phone. I'm gonna wait to talk about the Drew Hill and stuff we from the debate when we all was on earlier. Bring that back up if Cure get on. If not, we'll save it for later on in the show.
I'll go for that.
So if y'all missed a couple episodes ago, we was up here just rambling, talking, and it got on R&B groups. So in the comment, in no particular order, man, just drop y'all top 5 R&B groups. It got real heated when it got down to Drew Hill, Boyz II Men, and who was
KC and JoJo.
Jodeci. Yeah.
I don't care. She walked in the building right there.
Ain't no that. I'm gonna send you the link. I forgot to send it to you too, so you can join on. I was just talking about you. Yeah, drop them R&B groups of y'all top 5. But it hit me when we was talking today, and I say, I know why a lot of people. You say Bobby Brown died.
That can't be true. I mean, whoa, I ain't saying that can't be true. Jesus Christ, that shit, you was looking at it just like I was looking at it. That shit came out of nowhere. Woo.
Yeah. I'm like, that joint to be all over.
Yeah, that would scare me a little bit. That one scared me. Hey, y'all, I got a funny story about that. When I was at Firm,
I just like they had me running around saying my young man Stephon. Oh, go ahead.
Bro walked in McDonald's yesterday. No. Bro walked in McDonald's yesterday.
Yeah, so the whole story, somebody jumped the gun. They had me saying my young boy passed and all that. Yeah, they talking about male R&B groups, cause female joints gonna be that's gonna be a little different because it was some blowing mugs. But it got down to people saying Jodeci really won't doing a whole lot of singing. They only had a couple of hits.
They only it ain't that they won't doing it. They only had 2 niggas that can sing.
Okay, only 2 on can sing.
The other 2 niggas did. The other 2 niggas was there to look pretty.
They weren't trying to give Drew Hill their props. Somebody won't trying to give Drew Hill their props. Somebody was advocating hard for Boyz II Men.
What the hell? Man, I'm gonna say this again, yo. If you talking about
you already know who that was.
They competition come from the 60s and the 70s, yo. All this new shit, man. Them people don't want no smoke. And like one of the things with Boyz II Men was everybody could sing in the group, bro. Like everybody could sing in the group. Like, man.
Devontae, man.
Oh no, we get it. Drew Hill knew they had 2 niggas that look like chicken wings, so they had to have 2 niggas that girls like. I get it, but them 2 niggas that girls like, man, I don't think you sing a song that they sung. Man. And that ain't no knock, because the 2 that could sing carried them all the way to hit after hit after hit. But I think like when it comes to singing, it's a little bit different than hits. It's about can you sing too? Yeah. And you gotta be able to sing. Like, so some of these people was just in the back harmonizing. Yo, you remember we was in the choir and Lo used to put, rest in peace, bro. Used to put his hand over his mouth like this while he was singing.
Okay, let's see.
New Edition, Boyz II Men, 112, Jagged Edge. Yeesh. All the Drew Hill can sing. No, they had a nigga named like Woody. That like the fat nigga could sing. Cisco different. Cisco was different. Like that nigga could sing. Like that man going.
Yeah, entertaining and everything. So
yeah, like Cisco. But that's just like Lil G from Silk. I don't think people understand how good Lil G could sing. Their biggest hit was a song where everybody else on the song just talked and they let that nigga do ad-libs the whole time. Go back and listen to Freaky. Man, that nigga just was ad-libbing the whole song. Like them niggas was just talking.
No, that shit. We're just chatting, those. If you want to get on, just hit me. I see you the link.
Woody. Hold on. Okay, so what's the other page? Woody could. You saying Woody could sing? Okay.
I think Woody could blow if I ain't mistaken.
Okay, what was the other nigga name then? And man, listen, we will not talk about the thong. Like that shit was a little bit goofy.
Man, that's a classic. You can't.
Yeah, but it was goofy. That shit was.
It's different.
That shit was the singing version of Pumps in a Bump. Goddammit. People act like they ain't see that MC Hammer shit. That shit was goofy. A Pumps in a Bump. Man, kill yourself.
A lot of Hammer was selling the record.
You ain't got no clothes on. Like, what is wrong with people?
So the young boys.
Man,
let me see.
Boys to Men competition come from the 70s, man. The Temptations, the OJs, like them people, man. I can even see if you had New Edition as competition for.
Kira and Los, I just text both of y'all the link. Y'all number. Well, I know Kira number still the same.
Now, when we get past that group of people, though, now there's a conversation and shit. Jazz, Nokio, Woody. Which one was the fat nigga?
See, I think Nokio probably was the one that came. So I think he the one that made the beats.
The fat nigga was Nokio.
I think Woody was the fat dude, if I ain't mistaken.
Either way, one of them niggas couldn't sing.
I think Nokio made the beats because I remember his name. They shot him out on some hip hop tracks. He made some beats. I think he made a couple of Nori beats back in the day.
That man was Michael, and part of the reason why New Edition can't be better than Boys to Men is because Michael Bivins literally had to rap in order to be part of the group. You can't tell.
But listen, New Edition made. Listen, man. Okay, yeah, I was right, Los. Yeah, he made. So Los say Nokio wrote and made the beats. See, New Edition made music. You know what I'm saying?
They did.
Good music. We was talking about singing. There's a difference between making music and singing.
And like music, like R&B music changed. Like when we was kids, people were singing about love. And the older we got, people started singing about fucking.
Yeah. Well, they always were singing. It was just one that's nasty.
It was about making love. It was about making love when we was kids. They was always talking about humping. Let's not fool ourselves. They was always talking about humping.
Yeah, they ain't on nothing else, man. They figured you had to be in love to hump. They was some $10.
They found out for $40, man. She'll give you the same in love, goddamn.
Right.
That is hilarious.
There was some tender meat dudes back there, man. Everything they see and they fell in love with. The man said, "I'm Joe Blow, the lover man. You should be paying me."
Man.
Y'all welcome. We're gonna add Los to the stage. Y'all welcome Los to the stage.
Big homie.
What up?
What's up with you?
Cool,
Hey,
man.
You ain't got on glasses and shit.
Hey,
You know, you get the older you get, you know.
man, yeah,
That's true. I gotta go to the eye doctor. I ain't been able to read a book in like 2 years.
Man, I've been wearing glasses since middle school, and people just don't know it. I can't see a lick.
Yeah, I've been needing. I you know, it's too bad now.
Yeah. Once you put them on, what you say, Alan? You say, ain't cheating.
So what's the topic?
Man. We just talking about everything, man, going all around. We ain't had nothing set up. I was gonna do an interview, but I have been down and then taking care of some other junk. So I actually had my man was ready to get on. I talked to him yesterday, but I was like, it ain't fair to set your interview up and we ain't prep ready for it. So we just gonna get up there and shoot the bullshit.
Yeah.
I was gonna name it like debates because I had a couple of people hit me about debates. Like I said, we was finishing up the Drew Hill, the music shit. Matter of fact, speaking of that, since we on here, let's go to one. I got one I looked at on social media.
What's up, Chris? How you?
Let's see. I got it on here.
Uh-oh. Which debate we talking about?
Y'all touched on that T.I. 50 Cent joint yet?
A little bit, but we could definitely go back to it. So here's one that came up right here. Let me see if it come up so y'all can see that. It say top rap duos.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's not a group. It said top duos. That's not a group.
Yeah.
I think that's what it said. I saw it earlier.
Duo.
I couldn't remember. I seen it, and I'd be falling asleep or I'd be doing so much shit.
Ooh, he said that.
So do Redman and Meth, do they consider a group since they?
If
They
they,
an album, but they not a.
I mean, Raekwon and Ghostface, they didn't. They individual albums, but if you think about it, they really collabos though.
Yeah, and then Redman and Meth got album together.
man, see, that's kind of hard because, yeah, that's kind of hard.
It couldn't say not a group because they got the clips down this motherfucker.
Yeah, and like,
Oh yeah, see the one I saw earlier said not a group.
Okay, yeah, because this got clips, and they got Mobb Deep up. Man, I'm blind as a mother.
Oh yeah. Well then, yeah.
I see Outkast.
Yeah. So this one a little different. Yeah, man, Mobb Deep. Let me see. Let me go back to the comments. I'm gonna take that off. Yeah, so it's talking about top. Let me add her on before I go off to what I was doing on my phone. Y'all welcome Kira to the stage. I'm gonna bring her on.
I know when I do debates like that, I like to break it down in eras. I don't like to compare like somebody from the 80s. I wouldn't want to compare
set it up
with
with
somebody. You know what I mean? To me, that ain't fair. Like I like to break it down in eras.
I go for that too, but I also
Yeah.
Because
Because
it's kind of about preference, and depending on what type of music you like, your preference gonna be different from other people. Because like, Outkast won't as good to me as people make them out to be. I ain't saying that they won't mega stars. Their music won't like. I just like listening to people play with words. Like it's a lot of people who say Jay-Z can't rap. I don't think you really be listening to what the man.
No, he can really rap, but
no, like I'm about.
Hold on, don't jump to Jay-Z. Let's stick on this.
Hold on, no, I'm not.
I don't know what I want to say about that.
I'm just talking.
I agree with you, Rob.
Like
we can't let him get past. We can't let him get past that.
My preference, like I was an English major. My preference is wordplay. Sometimes, like I want a Wu-Tang fan at all. I ain't like that shit.
Man, hold on. Now what I would have given, I get all the slack with the Wu. Man, you got your Old Dirty, Meth, and a couple of the other. Man, half of that shit was garbage, man. You know
yeah, but that's why it got whitewashed. It got whitewashed for me.
They just got
you can't put two hot verses on a song that got 9 verses on it and think I'm gonna listen through all that bullshit.
Man, listen, anybody ever roll with me ever? Don't get in here putting no Capadonna, none of that shit on your ass. Gonna be walking.
Yeah, it was only a little bit of that I rocked with. But now, as far as you saying, Mike, about the preference, I think that's a tough one because I got a preference, but I also know good music when I hear it. You know what I mean? Just because you got a preference don't mean you don't know what good music is. Just because it ain't your preference don't mean it ain't good music.
No, yeah, hold on.
Or you can't be like, because it ain't your preference, you can't be like, oh, they can't rap.
No. That's what I said. I understand they mega stars.
I never
just ain't gonna listen to that shit.
On Nas, but I knew Nas could rap his ass off.
But I won't go listen. I ain't gonna listen to it enough to tell you how good he is because I don't like that shit. That's my point. Like I'm not taking away from who they are. What I'm saying is, for me, like if I'm gonna sit down, if I can't get into one of the first 3 songs, man, I'm good to get rid of this shit.
Hey, listen,
how can you give a fair? That's like
I ain't trying to give a fair assessment. I'm giving my opinion. I ain't trying to give a fair assessment. Like Meth made music that I could rock to and listen to. Like a lot of these dudes, you gotta try to weed through a whole bunch of stuff in order to pay attention to it. I ain't going for that.
I'm gonna tell you what get Outkast with a lot of people.
I like Kanye West. I don't give a fuck what people think. I don't like that shit.
And then Outkast, a lot of they skits will run you off before you even can listen to the album.
Man, it was a nigga standing on stage just some feather shoulder pads.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Damn camouflage red. Man, And I'm not
What's
saying
going
Drake
on,
can't
Sid?
rap. I got a lot of songs that Drake own that I listen to, but I won't no nigga just going, oh shit, I gotta go get the Outkast album when it drop. I heard it when I heard it, if I heard it. I don't give a fuck about that. But when Eminem drop, I'm going to get that right now until he stop doing drugs. I'm just being honest.
That's what we separated at. I ain't never brought an Eminem. I ain't never played. And
Mr. Rap his ass off though.
Somehow I had them CDs in my CD book. Don't ask me where that came from. You know, we had a CD book.
That bitch can rap his ass off. That bitch can paint
listen,
entire
but
bitch.
if I knew you felt like Outkast about that, right? BJ, what's happening, Braven?
Oh shit, what up, BJ?
But yeah, if you couldn't get no money with me back in the day, because I would have purposely put Outkast in every time you got in the car to make you listen to that shit for about
I like Outkast.
No,
yeah, they got some shit.
And again, I understand they megastars. People, I said they not as high on my list as other people have.
Yeah.
How low they get on your list? There ain't but so many groups you could put.
Is they top 10? Is they in your top 10?
No, easily. It ain't that many.
They got to be top 3, top 5.
They probably 3 or 4.
If he'd have told me no, we couldn't have never talked music again. That's why I had I was throwing bait out there because you'd have said no, we couldn't have never talked music again.
See, here's the thing. A lot of times when you talking opinion based, right? When your opinion don't coincide with somebody's opinion, that make your opinion wrong. No, I understand why people rock with Outkast. I'm just saying it won't for me. Like, I understand why. I know a nigga with a Wu-Tang tattoo on his chest, nigga. Like really, I understand why people listen to Wu-Tang. That shit just won't for me. That shit won't for me. Like, I don't know. I ain't never listened to no West Coast niggas. I started listening to Nipsey after he died. People say Snoop.
I don't like Nipsey at all.
People say Snoop is a goddamn it rapping.
No.
I'm talking about a whole lick. That man, how many licks do it take to get to a Tootsie Roll pop? Goddamn it!
Yeah, there wasn't too many West Coast dudes I was listening to either.
Yeah, I don't know that shit.
I'm a Tupac fan. Still ain't a Tupac. Even after he died, I ain't like Tupac. I ain't messing with music like that.
Tupac could rap. I want a Tupac fan, but
me and your brother used to beef over that. Like Tupac was alright, but how he loved him, he gonna Tupac me to death. So when he get in my car, I'm a red man his ass to death. I think, and people gonna probably say I'm tripping, but I feel like. I'm not saying he was a dope artist, but I feel like he still was kind of overrated though.
Who?
Tupac. I feel like he was overrated.
I can go for that.
But who y'all choosing, Method Man or Redman?
Meth.
See, I'm obviously
on Red.
Yeah.
What's the question? Is it just bars rapping?
Who am I choosing between Red and Meth?
Yeah.
Just rapping, straight rapping.
I'm gonna take Meth. I'm gonna
he can't fuck with Red on straight rapping. He can't fuck with Red straight rapping.
I like Method Man. I like Method
Man.
No.
And I love
Method Man more
again,
than
that's not taking nothing away from Red, because I think Red one of the best lyricists there are. But when like the pictures that Meth take when Meth rapping, yo, like
is Method Man one of the best lyricists of all time?
For me.
I think for the era when he came out.
I know what you're saying, Los. So I want to know, because what you about to say gonna make you look silly. So I'm gonna say you.
What I'm about to say?
Because you already said Red. You just said listen,
and I'm glad you stopped.
Because you said Red was one of the
I'm starting talking.
So listen, what makes you take Meth over Red? Let's say that. Let's go with that before you answer those questions.
Because for me, like what Meth do with words, he paint pictures. Like when he rapping, you see exactly what he's saying to me. And I ain't saying Red ain't that either. But sometimes, like Redman paint, like Redman do superhero type bars and shit to me sometimes. Like shit that's unbelievable. Like Method Man stayed the course for me. Like Meth stayed the course. Like the picture that he paint is so vivid in regular life for me.
I can understand what you're saying because
if
you're not a huge Redman fan, when he make his albums, they are made for his fans. So he gonna go off a little bit.
No, I can go for that.
But when he do features, he gonna stick to the course and he gonna rap. He gonna sprinkle a little bit of his shit in there though.
And remember, like Redman was Junior favorite nigga when we was 12. We was lit like we had to live. I had to fight with Chuck. Like he did that shit all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like we listened to that shit. Like nigga, the only reason I started listening to Wu-Tang was Method Man. I ain't like none of that.
You can feel Method Man. It was like
he
was the culture of like,
Old
man.
Dirty drew me in the Wu-Tang first. Old Dirty drew me in the Wu first. That shit, Osiris, that motherfucker.
So he had, to me, out of the whole Wu-Tang, out of all the albums all together, I feel like Old Dirty album was probably in the top 4 out of all those albums all together.
Hey, when me and Q was debating, I say top.
It ain't hard to beat when one of them shits was Bobby Digital. And shit was
no, those, yeah, it's a lot of garbage out. But that goes to that's to my point. I feel like ODB had one of the better.
Man, kill yourself.
ABC 1, 2, 3.
Exactly, Tom. Hey, listen. I still remember, cuz I still remember going to goddamn. We was a young pup going to goddamn Carolina, bumping that time for some action. That red how you got them wide open.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. I was, me and my cousin was having a debate, and we was talking about mama rappers, right? And I was like, well, you know, we had mama rappers in our era too. I was like, ODB was the first mama rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say they couldn't. Like if once he go in there, he never.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
I ain't saying it's a good thing either. I'm just saying
because a lot of that monk. Listen, anything that came out after like 2006. Shout out to my brother-in-law. His birthday Friday. Happy birthday, bro. Anything that came out after like 2006. He changed my thought. I didn't want to listen to none of that shit. He was like, yo, you got to listen to it like it's a stand-up comedy show. And I swear to God, that's why I can listen to Lil Durk and them, yo. Because that shit is like going to, like, that shit is that funny to me. That shit is like it's a dude called, I think his name, Run 'Em Down Spaz. You know, everybody, first day out of goddamn jail, they put out, this was the nigga first day home in 2 years. It's a song, and for 2 minutes and 19 seconds, all he talking about is everybody he gonna kill now that he home. Man, this shit, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I can't listen to that and take it serious. It gotta be kind of funny, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Outrageous.
And
outrageous.
And I'm one of them.
Ain't the cuz.
And let me say this. About
running around like a plane about to crash.
Because a lot of people let people get passes, and I'm tired of it. We did that shit in music a lot. Man, that man got on MTV and said he got burnt by gonorrhea out loud twice.
Yes, he did.
Sam Carr, like,
hey, listen, I'm gonna let y'all live. We on the pod. I mean, but shit, man, you know, in that era, motherfuckers got them. Some motherfuckers might have got burnt by the same bride more than once.
And I ain't saying that ain't the truth. What I'm saying is, you don't get on fucking national TV and say that shit out. Who your mama was, yo?
That's why he Dirk McGurk, baby. He couldn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
But that's who dude was in real life, though.
Yeah.
He was being himself.
Yeah.
Mike said some shit you keep to yourself.
We would do it, but that's who he was.
Hey, listen, man, you gotta remember that man drinking 40s.
Oh, but you know what? Life Jennings said it too.
No, you gotta remember that man was in the
40s
and students. Goddamn it, that's what you gotta remember. That's
right. That too, and he's smoking the best weed and crack at the same time.
Man, that's a
lot. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah, he,
Oh my
he was on a
goodness.
lot of drugs,
Yeah.
and he was kind of slow. So you know,
Kind of slow. Man, caught a short bus from Houston.
Was slow. Is slow. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring one out that they silenced, and I like Beanie Siegel. Like he fire.
Beans might
And I
have
like
had
Scarface. And I like Scarface.
Beans might have had the best 4-album run. Like The Truth, The Reason. Like Beans might have had the best 4-album run. Beans was
He
Beans.
said the best 4-album run.
He just couldn't get out the streets, man.
Yeah, Beans was Beans' problem.
That's a
Easily.
good question. Let me see. You say best 4 album.
I don't know. The fourth one to me kind of weaned off. The first two was crazy,
Man.
I could go with first
Man.
3.
but first, yeah, I say 3. The fourth one, no, I can't ride with you with the 4.
Listen. It can't be because I can't think to be like that's fire. But to this day, everything on the first 3, I still know.
I still listen to the first 3.
Yeah.
I still listen to the first 3 right now.
That man said Ice Cube. Ice Cube get a lot of credit because he wrote a lot of that shit. But ain't nobody listen to that shit for real. We was kids. We was only listening to that shit because that was like
You gotta remember that man. You got
It was
Remember that
rebellion.
man?
We was young and we was rebellion. We was
yeah,
rebellion.
like we
And that's what that music was. That was
ain't nobody
rebellion.
ain't nobody put an Ice Cube song on in their car the last 25 years.
Fence.
I haven't, and I ain't gonna lie though, that first solo, the first solo joint I think it was like an EP. That joint was crazy.
And don't get it wrong, because I still think No Vaseline top 3 beef songs all the time.
Of course.
What's number 1?
Hold on. I'm thinking Ether. Ether was crazy.
Nope. What Beans did to Jada is 1.
Nah, I can't go with that. I mean, I can see why you would say that, but I don't. And I'm a diehard Beans fan, but
I'm a diehard Jada nigga too.
I gotta really think, man. Ooh.
And
What's because you got the old school shit. What's the shit that got everybody going crazy when the New York shit was it with the bridge is over?
Bridge is over. Man, tell me 2 lines from that shit. Tell me 2 lines.
I'm just throwing something out there.
I know half the song. So
come on.
But that ain't fair. That ain't. I mean, I'm.
I like.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people gonna get mad at this.
Hit him up.
Nas did not win the battle with Jay-Z. I don't know what the hell people was listening to. He did not
And
win.
what? With Ether?
Ether was not the best song in that beef, bro. It was not. It was not.
I say it's the best one, but I still feel like you didn't win. Just because you got the best song out of a beef, don't mean you won or you won.
It wasn't the best song either, though. It won't. I promise you.
Ether was crazy.
Ether was a nigga getting mad because the nigga.
The name Ether. Just Ether was like.
So let's break it down because I like doing this. So when like Jay-Z talking about music, he was talking about Nas the rapper. He heard that man feeling so much. If you go back and listen to Ether, all that man did was start joking on that man. You look like Jimmy Walker and a camel, and you got some big lips. That sound like a baby mama to me, bro. You know you can't say nothing to. And then he dropped the Blueprint too, and everybody.
Let me pull these lyrics up right quick to make sure I heard what I heard, because I mean it made a little reference, but Ether was
Rockefeller died to AIDS. That was the end of his chapter. Like that ain't got nothing to do with music, man. You're just saying words, bro. Get it?
Hey, listen, G, I said the same thing about what Pac hit him up on the diss track joint.
Probably two. And it's more for what the nigga said without rapping. Like that nigga was mad, nigga. My folks will make sure all your kids don't grow, nigga. That nigga want to kill your kids and your grandmama, nigga. That is crazy.
His energy on that. You can feel this. You felt this energy on that joint.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like you could tell whether we thought the beef was real up until that point, he made that bitch real
But
right there.
that man took bullets in the elevator. How do you think he was gonna come?
Yeah.
You want me to be honest?
Even though
It wouldn't have had nothing to do with rapping for me, right? It shouldn't have had nothing to do with rapping after you believe somebody set you up to get shot. Some people got shot.
I don't believe he really deep down thought that, but I feel like he was still mad about it though.
Damn right, because he probably figured the nigga knew.
Yeah.
So why we ain't just start going and shooting at people? Because Tupac made Thug Life. Like Tupac was Thug Life. Everything that Thug Life is now was Tupac.
They say
shoot people. Thugs don't start rapping.
They say he was in character, man. He ain't become a thug.
Yeah, let's say that
he ain't become a thug until
he
he did
definitely was
Juice.
in character. He
ain't become a thug until he did Juice, man.
Man, I would have became a thug after a nigga shot me 4 times in the elevator.
Hey,
maybe I'm crazy or something.
You spoke on Scarface earlier, Kira. I always Scarface don't never get his credit. Like especially when people talk about storytellers. Like that man.
Yeah.
That man.
Yeah.
Scarface is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's what he is.
Yeah, maybe. I can go for that.
I call him and G-Rap. I look at them as like the uncles.
I knew you was bringing them out. That's his favorite rapper, y'all. I waited on him to bring him out.
Somebody else said G-Rap. Somebody else said Daddy Kane. And hey, man,
G-Rap is my favorite rapper.
I knew it was coming.
But he's your favorite rapper. Like them two dudes, they the dudes that the other rappers looked up to though. The majority.
Yeah.
If you go to all the greats and you ask them who them two names is gonna be thrown out there majority of the time.
Hey, Mike, I can't believe you're gonna take Meth over Red as what Los just saying when your lyrics is Eminem said. Red Man was his man. That's what he gets.
Man, just because that nigga like that nigga don't mean that, man. What the fuck? And listen, bro.
That's where he got his style from. He said
that's who we pattern from. But that's who we pattern everything from, though.
Man, that man did not get you. See, y'all don't listen to him enough.
That's like liking Kobe and don't like Jordan.
That nigga got that shit is that Eminem shit is Eminem style. It won't none of that shit. Like, no, he had to be his own style dude. He wouldn't have made it trying to be anybody else, bro. Like he got away with a lot of shit because he was a white boy and knew he could get away with that shit. I'm bad with that shit. But when it comes to word,
if he was black, he probably would have flopped.
I don't know if he would have flopped, but he wouldn't have sold 600 million records or whatever.
If he was black, he'd be just like Royce Fat now, maybe less.
No, because hold on. The reason why he succeeded where Royce failed is Royce can just rap. Eminem can make songs. And that's the difference between making it in the music industry and that. That's like Papoose can rap his ass off. Don't nobody want to keep listening to that.
Hold on. It's more than just them two. You also got to be marketable. Yeah. You leaving out the biggest element.
You can make it. No. Nigga, even if you don't make it as a rapper, if you can write songs, nigga, you gonna get money in music.
Yeah, but we talking about as a rapper.
Nigga, Sauce Money gonna market it, but Sauce Money got more money than a lot of niggas through this music.
We talking about as a
rapper. We talking about the rap.
No, I understand what you're saying, but what would have made Eminem so different? He would like the shit he rap about. Like the nigga different than the man. The nigga got a song where for 3 minutes, 4 minutes in a row, he tell you like he ain't saying nothing. And then as soon as you be like, man, this nigga ain't saying nothing. And then the nigga say, and I ain't even got to make no goddamn sense. I just did a whole song and I didn't say.
I'm gonna tell you a motherfucker that can rap that got blackballed. I don't know how hot he would have been in the industry, but I think he could have wrote some shit. The podcast and the TV shit kind of cornballed him, but when Joe Buttons was coming out, man, he had some shit. Jay and them blackballed him. That fucked them up.
The rapping ass niggas.
But Joe Buttons is also got this attitude to say fuck y'all niggas too. Like Joe Buttons, I get maybe, and
you gotta be when everybody in your fucking face blackballing you though.
it almost like he had an attitude where I ain't been into none of this industry shit I heard about walking through the door. And I ain't saying that's
he burnt a lot of bridges coming in. He won't even in the door all the way. He burnt a lot of bridges.
No, and that's what I mean. No, yeah. but just rapping, Joe Budden rap his ass off.
Yeah, that's the thing. He knew he could rap, and I feel like I think he was trapped in his head a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Boogie, what's up, bro? And Eminem wrote, produced. I'm talking about one of the greatest songs in the history of songs, nigga. Stan is one of the greatest songs in the history of songs. I don't give a fuck what genre, none of that shit. Like the way I'm talking about, from the beat to the way the nigga, goddamn, you can hit a nigga writing a letter in the background to the whole, like that's one of the greatest put together songs in the history of songs.
That's on a masterpiece. It's definitely one of the greatest songs. I agree with you with that.
That shit is fucking phenomenal, bro. Like I don't think he get enough credit for that shit. That shit is crazy.
So what's the greatest rap song ever to you?
Fuck, that is tough.
I don't think it's a debate. I feel like The Message.
No, it's debatable. I can see why you say that.
And that shit was wrote in like 87 or something.
And if you listen to it right
now,
music
done grew so much, like
and it still applied right now.
I can see why it's nostalgic. I can also see why it's in the conversation. But man, we would have to go through some.
I ain't even talking about nostalgia. Put that aside, because that's what I did, and I'm only saying this because I did that. Because I thought that I'm like, maybe it was because it hit at a time when I fell in love with hip hop, right? But when I listened to it with a clear and open mind, and listened to like the whole concept and everything, and that song is incredible for it to be that old.
It fucking. I mean, I ain't mad at that.
That's a good one.
Hey, look, I want you to do me a favor tonight. When we go up here, just go listen to it open-minded. Because forget what year it was, just listen to
it. Because there's some shit that's done came out, bro. You ever heard Music Parents by Jay-Z?
Yeah.
It's
a lot of
It's a lot. It's the name of that shit. And I ain't even a Nas fan. Nas got a song where he a fucking pistol.
You talking about when he spit it backwards?
Yeah, no, I was gonna go with that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a conversation.
Oh, but the song. I understand why. You talking about the song when he the gun. When you talking about when he the gun.
Self-destruction. Like
that. Now that one just as influential, but
Ebonics by Big L. Like it's some shit out here, bro. A lot of people talk about Ebonics and Big L.
That was dope,
hey, you said it right on time, Yak when he said Big L. Now, me, I fucks with Big L. I mentioned Big L.
Big L kind of like pun to me.
The body of work, and ain't enough body of work.
No, because pun was that. Pun was gonna be that. The body of work don't allow it. Like somebody asked Biggie or Tupac.
That's what I don't feel like Biggie, and much as I'm a Biggie fan, I don't feel like he had enough body of work to call him the greatest of greatest rapper, but I can't give it to him.
I already know where he about to go.
And goddamn it, with the Puffy Trail, man, I think Biggie might have liked boys a little bit. I think Biggie might have had a boyfriend or two.
Oh man, you can't put bones like that on that man.
That man said I got techniques dripping out my butt cheeks. How did your butt cheeks get involved in this song, bro? How?
He said a whole lot of shit,
but I know they say Tiny look like Smokey Robinson.
DMX said some wild, like Nick.
Man, I don't get them niggas passes. Styles P don't get them passes.
Understand, Nick? Dudes from different areas, they say stuff like, all right, I'm gonna give you an example. Like growing up, right? We couldn't call one of our homeboys a bitch. Like that might cause a fight. Like this generation of dudes nowadays, like they say that word like it's bitch. Like you gotta understand, man.
No, they say a lot now that we couldn't say growing up. Like They
SMB
all day and be like, you took it right out. Yeah. Sometimes,
SMB.
and I'd be like,
Yeah,
whoa,
I was about to say that next. Yeah, all that. That's what I'm saying, man. It depends on the demographic. Like them dudes in New York, they talk like that. That's crazy.
Bro, that's why they act like that, because we be getting a pass. No, listen,
I'm not giving them a pass, man. But
listen.
It's called social, like socialism, man. You got to understand, man. Different areas do different.
I'm never going to accept a grown man with fingernail polish, bro. I don't give a fuck where he was born at.
I get what both you're saying.
I'm not accepting it because I won't do it and I won't allow I'm not doing it.
No,
it's not accepting. It's understanding the concept of what they do.
Okay, let me say it this way then. Understandable.
Exactly, like my man up here saying from the what's up, bro? Glad you know too. Like, and I think G Rapping was talking about this. A lot of them dudes were homo thugs, and they just was, they like he said, when you break down the whole Flavor in Your Ear remix,
when people be kissing each other,
they got the he, she, and all that in there. LL whole verse is such. You talking about Biggie? The LL whole verse. Say LL verse from Flavor in Your Ear remix.
No, I don't have to. You see how much that man licked his lips for no goddamn reason?
He said that for the ladies though.
Come up around grown men, bro.
Ladies though.
Huh?
He said ladies love Cool J.
God damn it. Okay. Lick his lips.
What got me? What got me with Biggie? All the shit he said that was crazy. The one shit he can get nothing for when he said I fuck RuPaul for I fuck. Whoa, wait a minute.
I know they say Tiny look like Smokey Robinson, nigga. I'm still gonna choose Tiny. RuPaul, nigga. That nigga went to college to play men's basketball. Are you crazy?
Yeah, that shit was.
Like I'm telling you, it's a lot of stuff in music. Like when you go back and listen to that shit, we were giving people passes, like them up. I think it's crazy, bro. I think it's crazy. And again, man, I went to Bottom Beat every Wednesday to get a different Biggie mixtape at 18, 19, bro. I listened to all that shit. And as I got older, I just was like, wait a minute, did he say that out loud for real? Like, it's one that made me even look at Lil C's goof. That nigga say, C's know all his hoes come to my door. Then they come to his door to fuck some more. Why can C's call them his hoes if they go to your house first? Right?
Hey, that's how he just tell you how it is, man. But hey, listen, C's, everybody knows C's.
I would be like, you can't say that about me, bitch.
Look, C's say he ain't care. Listen, he gonna write all my rhymes. I'm gonna get a check. He gonna roll up the weed.
He made that man a millionaire.
No, and
listen, listen, you knew dudes in the hood, 19, 18, 17, whatever, 20, that had some flunkies around that did some silly shit that we all sit back and look at, laugh at when we get to get out the low snow. So we done been in the car and laughed at some jokers, be like, man, ain't no motherfucking way in the world. So and they ain't getting millions of dollars. So what you think? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna be living in multi projects or something, man, because I can't go. You can't treat me like that in public in front of people,
like
man.
Flavor Flav say,
man, everybody. It's a saying that say everybody got a price, man. Some people price just higher than others.
Yeah, no question. Like Flavor Flav said,
it's certain things in my life you're gonna ask me to do that's gonna get you robbed for my price.
Hey, like Pat Williams said, he couldn't understand Flavor Flav at first with all them different shows and how they be clowning. He was like, bruh, they ain't gonna say that shit about me anyway. You know what I'm saying? They saying it anyway. Why not get the check and say something back?
Yeah, but that's different. You can't do nothing gay to my body.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the gay. I'm on the Lil C shit.
I don't think you're talking about.
I ain't talking about the gay shit. Yeah, that shit. On this episode, the gay shit shipped the sale, man. We let that go. We need to go back to that. We need to keep going back to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Transformers.
I think everybody understand your stance on that,
man. I should be. I don't know, man. We be like Styles P. Talk about like he got like 4 songs where he say he want to rape people with broomsticks. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why you want to rape people? Why? Like I never understood that in movies where like they gonna rob you and then they take all your clothes off. Like why I gotta be naked?
That's that silly shit they was doing up north though.
That is crazy.
They really was doing that up north though.
You had some dudes. You had some dudes right here doing that for real.
Yeah, I almost said Listen, that's why I just left it up north.
I know a couple episodes,
and they won't use the broomsticks, and they won't use the broomsticks either.
What?
It done been a couple. It done been some episodes like that right around here.
Why you want to take people clothes off?
Hey.
And as they say, they're gonna take everything from you. They're gonna rob you and take everything, and your manhood gonna be the last thing they take.
Man.
That's the games they play.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Everything for everybody. I listen. I don't want to be associated with that shit.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be your friend no more.
Well, you know,
if you come tell me you got $100,000, you tell me you just got a lick for $100,000, and then you say, "But I had to take his clothes off and touch his body parts." I don't want to be your friend no more.
At that point, you probably too far in. At that point, you had to play chords. That motherfucker, they're crazy.
Oh man, what Biggie got a song that say somebody got to die. I'm making it out this room.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you some dope shit. I'm gonna say it because I ain't gonna never be able to do it. I'm gonna tell you some dope shit, man. That Puffy and them dropped the ball on. What's the I Got a Story to Tell? They could have turned that shit into a movie.
Facts.
That's long. Because that should give you a whole movie thing. How they set up. He talking about how he knew the bitch back in the days. He met at the joint. They robbed the hotel. Like that supposed to have been they could have turned that into a movie, and that shit would have sold out crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You know why y'all say that? Because that damn story was so vivid. Like I feel like anybody listen to that song felt like they was watching a movie.
I can go for that.
Yeah. That shit. That's what I say. That shit was one of my favorite.
My first time hearing that joint, and I pictured it like it was like a movie. Like listening to it was like I was looking at the movie.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy. My favorite,
like I was right there.
My favorite Biggie song of all time was "Suicidal Thoughts."
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was my favorite joint on that album.
Like no of all time, and it was that was one of the stories. Like that was vivid.
Yeah, it was.
Like, and we was young and impressionable, man. That was my senior year. Like, man, I probably listened to that song 3 million times my senior year, bro. Like I went to bed to that shit. Like that was my favorite. Like that's my favorite Biggie song of all time. Suicidal Thoughts was that to me.
That shit Biggie had. That shit done switched from like 4 or 5 different songs that used to be his favorite. My shit is the One More Chance remix. That shit just a classic. Just
the remix or the original.
I think it's the remix. The one that got the video. The one they got the video for is the remix, right?
I think the one on the album better than that one.
I like that one too now, but the one with the video, it just said. So
no,
my
favorite.
He turned that nigga into an international player though.
My favorite song for him for bars was the joint when he was like, "I make your mouthpiece obese," like that joint there.
Yeah.
Long Kiss Goodnight. That man, the bars on that joint was outrageous. If you just listen to just what he's saying.
He had so many shit that took the shock value.
Right, I would put up against anybody bars. Like you give me any rapper best bars, and I give you them, and I bet you it'll be like a heavyweight battle.
Man, some of his mean bars and storytelling is on the West Coast freestyle. What he say?
Oh yeah,
nigga, scoop me in the hoop. What's what it is? This is what we got to do.
Too.
G, man, he go crazy on that shit. That nigga say cussing, fussing, monotones. That nigga go crazy on that.
I'm gonna tell you who don't get their lyrics.
Let me say this real quick though. The shock value to this day, even now, it'll wore out because it's so long. But it was nothing shock value like when you first heard that Notorious Thugs, and that nigga come on that I'm the Dangerous, and he started spitting that shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, yo, what? What?
Yeah, that's the fact.
What?
That is the fact.
I was
Yeah,
like, yo,
I
that's
agree with
crazy.
that too.
I said,
No.
yo, and Bone Thug say, listen, he wouldn't let them niggas. He said they was doing the joint. He was like, okay, I got you, G. I'm gonna drop this. He said, man, they was smoking all day. He wouldn't put the verse down. And so he went home. They say so they didn't even hear the shit until after he had passed. And they said when they turned that shit on, he was like, oh, this nigga here don't
Yeah, he punished that too. He punished that.
He did.
Yeah. Oh my God, he punished that. That is.
He took
That's
that.
one of the- Now that I think about it, hold on, because Jesus Christ, you started talking about that Flavor in Your Ear remix, bro. That's crazy.
He crushed everything he was on. Man, he was that nigga though. It's just too short.
Man,
It's time to
started the Flavor in Your Ear remix. That man say niggas is mad I get more butt than ashtrays.
Listen.
Man,
I didn't I tell you that I say listen to the
he
whole
won't-
song. The whole song they
I
don't
just started playing it in my head. Soon as you said Jesus Christ.
Hey, Mike, come on, man.
He say fuck it.
You ain't fighting fair. You ain't fighting fair now, man. When we was little, man, that's what we called it, man. We was getting butt back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
LL shit is
he was
really
lit.
but listen, it's so
That was
crazy.
a grown-up.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Cause on that remix, he throwing shots at Craig Mack on the shit, and he throw a shot at I think that's who else they say he threw a shot at him.
The Roots.
Yeah, and listen, it's supposed to be like 3-4 people he threw slick shots in on the jump.
And fuck, I ain't mad. Fuck, I just started
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about it. Man,
You know
Oh
what?
yeah,
It's
fuck
crazy
the world,
how many
cuz
songs.
that Muff and Biggie
It's
joint
crazy
was
how many songs people was on with people and they were throwing shots at them on the song, and a lot of times we didn't catch it. Like
that's
some
all
years
Styles
later.
P did. I knew that shit. Anytime Styles P on the collab with a nigga, he's shooting shots.
Yeah,
So the
Hey,
thing
that
that
nigga
everybody
don't-
missed about Puff. Mike, read that, man. My ass burn. You know, once I get
The
later.
thing everybody missed about Puff is that he was a mastermind. He was always 10 years ahead of niggas. He just fucked up because he robbed everybody that came around him. No. So Puffy knew how to make good music. Like, I never
He's a genius.
You weren't
His
scared to
ear-
push the envelope.
His ear for music is genius, next level.
I just always, like, I'm telling you, y'all, I know how to read people. I always thought he was a weirdo. Like, y'all heard me say it and y'all went past it because everybody got him in they top rappers of all time. I promise you, I ain't like that Kanye shit from the beginning. Like, I did not like that shit at all. Y'all let that man just say, like, he was somebody who y'all let just say anything, and because he got signed, like Jay-Z was the one who brought him in the game and co-signed that shit. People, I ain't gonna go there. People just took to it because of Jay-Z, in my opinion. I believe Jay-Z saying I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain made people Beyonce fans. That's all. Like, and I ain't saying she ain't have fans, but she ain't have a fucking beehive before that shit. All of a sudden, like, so many people rock with him. That's another conversation. Y'all be
I think her shit was growing. It just happened to be around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think.
my personal opinion, them getting together helped him more than it helped her.
Exactly, I agree with. I think so. I think they helped each other though. But
They did, but he gained more.
As far as money, Jay-Z was Jay-Z by then, bro.
She was growing. He had the biggest. He probably had the strongest influence in the culture at a certain time. And with her joint climbing, it was perfect timing.
But she went to a whole nother. See, you saying in our culture, but she had a whole nother reach on some whole shit.
I know
that she was able to bring him to.
Let's not.
You saying exactly what I'm saying, Rob.
Let's not fool ourselves. He was already global, bro. Like, he was already global. Like, think about. Hold on. Just hear me out. Like, he had already. Whether I like him or not, and I fucking thought the album was phenomenal. I hate that I can't listen to it because I stand on what I stand on. He had already did that album and went on tour with R. Kelly, yo. Like, that that nigga was already global. Like he
Nah,
had
you gotta remember, he on that tour, R. Kelly made like 4 shows and he kicked that nigga off. Then they stopped the show and then he turned to
but they already had the album though.
He said that album was, listen, they didn't do no videos, they didn't do nothing for the album but release
no
it.
promotion,
You know what I'm saying?
no promotion, no video.
They just released it.
They had a DVD for that shit to release it. Like I remember that shit because that's when everybody found out that Jay-Z went in the studio and was just freestyling. He didn't write shit down and shit. They had a DVD for that shit. Like
that was before the album. That was leading up to the album.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they did
but as the album was getting ready to come out, they didn't do no promotion, no pushing it, no like it was nothing involved with that shit. Like
it's R. Kelly.
Yeah,
at that time, R. Kelly. God damn it, I believe I can fly.
That listen, and you know, shit, that would have been one of the craziest tours ever.
And at the time, Jay-Z had like held down like
True.
He
I ain't never get to see R. Kelly in the show, bro.
I ain't never.
That was the one I was gonna go see him at too.
Fuck him. I ain't never liked it.
But that show was cool because I got to see T.I. Murray. He broke a whole bunch of motherfuckers when they came here for that.
I was a Aaliyah fan, and I knew that old nigga made it, so I ain't had no chance with her old ass trying to take her out the country and marrying her. You bitch ass nigga, we would have jumped you out Walker Village. I promise you, we would have. Fucking young girls like that. Now how I'm supposed to holler at it if R. Kelly, this nigga a millionaire? I'm gonna jump. We gonna beat you up. We gonna beat you up.
You know how many R. Kellys in the hood?
God damn it, we used to try to beat them up. Don't bring your car around here to come see no little girl. God damn it.
Only select few because it was plenty of motherfuckers. Damn, I'm about to call some names. I'm about to wild out. But you know, it's plenty. Man, I ain't even gonna go because my mouth. I'm talking to y'all. I might slip and start saying crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say no names, but
the chicks that's like when the chicks get on here and talk about the girls. Bruh, we was in middle school. You had motherfuckers picking you up in Berettas and blazers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
By the same token, I don't be blaming the young girls. It's the grown man responsibility to stay away from the young girl. The young girl is supposed to. What the fuck? You start showing her shiny shit. She can do shit her mama and daddy tell her she can't. Man, that's any child. Like. It's the grown people fault, and it's the same way with these nasty ass grown ladies. Like I swear to God,
Kira, you still on here?
I sit at a McDonald's for one of the high schools. Man, it's the teacher. I swear to God, yo, she couldn't have graduated no more than about 2 years ago. Man, she be coming to school and fishnet and type shit, and she coming to McDonald's damn near every morning and feel like one of these little niggas gonna knock your head off. Like that's what I be thinking when I see her flirt with these little.
It probably already is, man. See, when you had that shit type of shit when I was in school, we had all them old motherfuckers.
Man, them teachers when I was in school, I can't remember too many of them. I was
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I had grandmas. That was fat as hell, but that was about it.
Yeah,
man, she started cash apping you $200 a week. You gonna knock her head off.
Yeah.
These kids live in a whole different world.
But see, the thing is, back in our days, motherfuckers weren't telling though. Motherfuckers getting that box, and he ain't telling me he ain't wasting it, so everybody else can fuck it up.
Whole other conversation. And let me say this: I ain't gonna never be cool in the world with people who play professional men's sports wear fingernail polish and shit.
You talking about my Bears, dude?
So they talking about one of the new young dudes in the NBA. He's supposed to be a black belt or something. They like everybody should be scared of him like they was of the other dude that's about to retire and shit. And the first thing I see on the article is don't let the painted nails fool you. Well, that's reason enough for me to be fooled right there.
Hey, listen, man.
Nail polish.
You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight that dude.
No, nail polish ain't got nothing to do with him putting his hands on you.
And then shit, you already know what he like, man.
What?
You lose,
Yeah.
you lose that fight, you might lose
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah. Your face might not be the only thing sore.
What finesse say the Gillian, it still ain't registered. It still ain't.
registered.
Man, I'm gonna fight like I'm about to die.
Yeah, you
Like,
better.
you know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
You ever had somebody try to bite your face off your face?
man. Yeah, Caleb Williams do got this shit. And that's like the other dude. What's the dude they be listening to talk crazy, look crazy? They call him Uncle 46 or 607 or whatever.
607 up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something about our culture that pissed me off. You ready? I say it because don't nobody else say it. We keep saying people got mental illness and shit, right?
Yeah.
And we make them people famous. We put a camera in front of them and listen to everything they got to fucking say.
Just imagine how many people we had in the hood we could have blew up on. We'd have put
the Crip Mac nigga got big ass Crip right here on his forehead. We put a camera in front of that nigga every time he home. 607 Unc is special education. Like they said, the whole family, the whole people, everybody around Kanye said, man, we think he's suffering from mental illness. And for fucking 2 months, we just stuck a camera and a microphone in his face every day and took what he said as law. We gotta stop doing that. Like, how the hell is that girl boy that walked like crooked and shit, Shamar? That thing?
I was just thinking that. That's what I was about to say.
Why you keep putting the camera in front of that shit?
Man, listen, man. We need to make we need to make a series. We get paid. Just imagine the motherfuckers right here, Shaboody, and all these motherfuckers right
we
here.
should do a 20v1 with Shaboody, man. It'd be the funniest thing ever.
Man, they gonna be scared. They gonna be scared to death.
It'll be the funniest shit ever. But I wouldn't do my dude like that. That's my guy. Shaboody is my. I like dude. Dude is cool. He just drink a little beer, goddamn it. That's my guy.
That's Petey, main man right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's my guy. I wouldn't do him like that. But we could make some money off that shit if we did. Just being fun. With the way this world is, that's all. Like, I grew up when black people made fun of other people to get laughs, and then we'll make fun of ourselves, and I don't like it.
That's what the social media turned it into. But I didn't go like that, man. What about the sports, man? Y'all been up on the NFL shit? I see Kyler Murray getting released. I see
they cutting Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he already been released.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he released.
Montgomery got traded to
Houston.
Montgomery going to the Texans.
Yeah. I think that's huge.
Texans gave up 2 linemen. I don't know what they was hitting on.
Man, that's crazy. The line was one of was their weak spot, and they gave up a lineman and got a running back. The reason you couldn't run the ball because you're lying. That was.
I did see the dude say this. He said, "Listen, everybody was looking at the lineman workouts the last 2 days. Once the linemen finished all their workout, look how many linemen in the NFL started getting traded and moved. They believe it's a good crop of linemen you can get for cheap. They think this class of linemen is full."
That's what they said. They did say that. I can go for that.
So they probably figured these motherfuckers ain't hitting no shit and we paying them, get rid of them. We'll take a chance of drafting 2 people out. Even the bottom tier, if we get 2 bottom tier, they cheap and they can give us probably what they giving us.
Do Kyler Murray sign another team?
You know what though? To be honest with you, I think you can do more with less when it comes to offensive linemen. If you got a good offensive line coach,
yeah, you can scheme up the kind of, and then you know, like especially if somebody just ain't strong enough getting overpowered, you always can chip block and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Kyler Murray, I think so. It's funny you say that. If we don't have a backup right now, I would get him to come in and play the first 5 or 6 games for us.
If I'm Kyler Murray though,
Kansas City be the first 5 or 6 games and go back to the bench.
If I'm Kyler Murray, why be somebody's backup when I can go play baseball?
Yeah, I don't got him being a backup.
That's one.
I got him going to either Miami. I think he's going to either Miami.
It depends on the coaches. They don't like a lot of short shit, man.
Maybe Pittsburgh.
I ain't got McCartney fucking with him.
You don't got him fucking with him?
Nah.
I don't know if he's an NFL quarterback.
Huh?
I don't know if he's an NFL quarterback.
Oh man, I can't believe you said that.
Wow.
I
I
ain't
ain't saying
saying
he ain't talented. I ain't saying he ain't talented.
man, the boy can play, man.
Man, it ain't 20 quarterbacks in the league better than him. So he's definitely an NFL quarterback. It ain't 20. It ain't 20 NFL quarterbacks better than him right now.
So what was Kyler Murray's shortcoming in Arizona?
Injuries. And they ain't had, got to remember,
And
he's short
scheme,
and they ain't had no fucking
scheme,
line scheme. Look how many coaches and man, they was getting flipped like a motherfucker all the time. Like he went through it all. The same shit if they'd give everybody else all the excuses for.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
What been in Arizona to help him though? Like,
all right, he said, hold on. I got it. I can't give you a pass on this, Mike. You said he ain't an NFL quarterback.
Said I don't know if he
name me 20 quarterbacks better than him.
I don't think there's a 20 NFL quarterbacks in the league.
How?
ooh.
They there. Just because they're in the league don't mean that you got
Maybe
tiers.
it was a
tiers.
nigga in
You
the
got
NFL.
tiers.
Hold
Levels
on.
to this shit.
Hold on. Buffalo, you a Buffalo fan. You a Buffalo fan. Buffalo started a nigga who 4 of his first 5 passes was interceptions. He won't never supposed to line up under nobody's center. Don't tell me they don't put people in the NFL.
That ain't got nothing to do with the topic at hand.
NFL, bro.
You deflecting like a mug, bro.
On that, you said.
All right, let's
20
let's go.
quarterbacks better than him. That's what I said.
Okay.
Let's go down.
Let me give you the legit quarterbacks in the NFL that I believe are
there's not
legit.
20 in there. Let's go.
I trust right now to be NFL quarterbacks.
20 quarterbacks better than him, man. That's what I asked.
No.
I don't know about
I'm
none
not
of
saying
that
20 quarterbacks are better than him. I'm saying I don't know if he an NFL quarterback. That's a different conversation.
He said he don't even know if it's 20 NFL quarterbacks. That's what he said.
That's a different conversation, bro.
So how many NFL quarterbacks you see right now?
So you mean tell me?
Let's see how many he say.
I'm about to go through them from conference. Patrick Mahomes, like all three of them is NFL quarterbacks. All 4 of them. Geno is an NFL quarterback.
Who?
Right. Geno.
And you think Geno better than Murray?
Murray not?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, honestly. Have you really sat and seen Kyler Murray read a defense and make a throw off anticipation?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I've seen him do both. I've seen him do it on the fly. I've seen him do all that.
I didn't say stand in the pocket and throw the ball. I said stand in the pocket and throw the ball like he read the defense before the snap. He threw a ball to a spot based off where the defense was going to be.
No, man, you said what you saying is read the defense and throw
was get in the right spot for his guy. Man, stop it. Stop it.
Go ahead. Okay. The Geno Jones is ridiculous, Kyler Murray. But at best, I could give you
Geno not more talented than Kyler Murray. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm just saying you saying NFL quarterback though. All right, go ahead. Let's go to the next division. So you're already at 4. Shit, if Geno in there, you got to say it's 20 then. God damn.
At this rate he's saying right now, I don't know how he's saying it 20. If you put Geno is not he's definitely not a top 10 quarterback.
I'm not calling numbers like fuck, yo. That's not what I said.
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead.
Change the narrative. That's not what I said.
I want to see if you get the 20.
You changed the narrative. I said 20 quarterbacks better than him.
Is Aaron Rodgers still in Pittsburgh? Or did he retire?
He's not better than Kyler Murray right now.
Fuck, bro. That's not what I said either. Is Aaron Rodgers still in Pittsburgh?
I don't know.
Okay. So if he is, then I count him. If he not, I don't count him. I don't count Pittsburgh. I count Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. I still don't know if I got an NFL quarterback in Cleveland yet.
Mm-hmm.
The next division is Indianapolis. I ain't sure about Daniel Jones yet. Like one good season don't make you an NFL quarterback.
How many good seasons make you an NFL quarterback?
Huh?
How many seasons make you an NFL quarterback?
You gotta prove you okay. So they didn't have nobody knew Daniel Jones could do what he did this year, right? Like based off
Mike.
was.
Fuck, I said, how many years? How many years? You said 1 year don't. How many years make you an NFL quarterback?
Just throw a number out there.
You doing a lot of dancing, man.
No, I'm not. You won't let me explain because you want me to answer it how you want me to answer it, and I don't look at sports like that. Let me explain what I'm saying. You have to do it. Then teams know you can do it. Now you got to have the counter for their counter. You got to be able to play outside of your comfort zone a little bit, bro, in order to prove you are an NFL quarterback.
And how many years did that take?
It depends. Like Daniel Jones been in the league 6 years, but the whole time he was in the Giants, we blamed it on the Giants for him not being good, right? So we found, like we saw last year, Sam Darnold legit now, because we saw last year Sam Darnold could play. Everybody had a blueprint on what Sam Darnold did well, and Sam Darnold went to another team and still passed in that same position because he had the counter for the counter. That's what proved you like 1,000 RG3 held the most.
How long does that take?
He was out the league in 3 years, my nigga.
How long does that take?
So basically, in other words, you saying once you establish you decent within the next year or two. So basically, 2 years after you establish yourself.
Year and a half. I'm like, even if it's the next year, like teams got the real.
So how Kyler Murray not an NFL quarterback then?
How many times
he had a good 2-3 year run?
Bro, how many games Kyler Murray won, bro? Out of the games he played, go look at his record right now. That bitch like 12-31 or something, bro. That don't make you the fuck enough.
He can't be like
that. I'm done talking about that.
He has some decent years.
Man.
Show it to me. Show it to me. What's the record, bro?
I'm trying to pull up my phone now. I don't know why I don't look on my laptop. I always pull up my phone.
Well, I can't wait till we go back up and running, my guy.
Hey, listen, I can't wait neither.
I'm gonna spare you on this platform
You can't, cause man, listen, bro. Ain't one of them niggas that just throw around great and good. Like, man, you gotta prove some shit. Like Jalen Hurts have been to 2 fucking Super Bowls and won one, and people say he got something to prove. And you tell me
that man 38 that man 38 and 48, bro.
As a starter.
Yes.
And his numbers are pretty good.
That man,
how many times he been to the playoffs? And I just threw out 12. I was close with the 31 though. What the fuck is the nigga record? I mean, how many times he been to the playoffs?
Let me look.
You moving the goalpost?
No, I'm not, because I'm telling you why he's not an NFL quarterback to me. Because if it was just injuries, he'd be like Tua. Miami been to the playoffs under Tua. Like when Tua healthy, Miami win a lot.
He went to the playoffs the year he was pretty much healthy when they was 11-6. That's the only time he went.
Okay. How many years he been a starter in Arizona?
Got to be about 5.
That's the same thing that got Daniel Jones moved from New York, right?
No, sir. Now it won't. Come on, man.
Daniel Jones went to one playoff.
What he did in Arizona and what he did in New York is not on the same tier, my guy.
What the fuck? Why it ain't?
It's not.
Both of them had fucked up organizations.
Well, how many playoffs did Daniel Jones go to in New York?
1.
What was his record? What was their record?
I
about to
know.
look at-
I know they
What
went
was
to the
his
playoffs.
numbers? And what was his numbers?
I don't know.
You think his numbers
Hold
compare
on,
to
hold on.
his?
And again, you heard he not an NFL quarterback. That's not what I said, though. I said I don't know if he's an
Oh
NFL.
shit, Daniel Jones numbers worse than he is. Daniel Jones, and that's accounting the what 5 or 6 games this year. Daniel Jones, 32 and 49.
Okay. When did we find out Daniel Jones could play football? This year. Hold on, just hear me out.
When did we find out Kyler Murray could play football? A long time ago.
No, we didn't.
You didn't? You just said,
Hey, yo, please let me finish, bro. The knock on Daniel Jones, like Daniel Jones got a pass. Sam Darnold got a pass because all we said was the organizations fucked them over. It won't them. It was the organization. Y'all, hold on. Out your own mouth. Y'all saying Kyler Murray. It was more Arizona than it is Kyler Murray. So I said I don't know if he an NFL quarterback. He gonna have to get a job somewhere that give him the opportunity to shine. He ain't been in an opportunity to thrive, bro. 38 and 48. I don't give a fuck about
his production compared to Daniel Jones'
that
production.
production. Them niggas don't win. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't give a fuck about no numbers.
He got more wins and more production, is what I'm saying.
And he been to the playoffs one time and lost in the game. Well, fuck. All right. I ain't saying he not better than Daniel Jones. I'm saying I gotta see that shit. I ain't seen that shit, bro. Whether it was because Arizona, like, let's not fool ourselves. Don't act like I don't know if it's true or not. But remember 2 years ago, they put a clause in this goddamn contract that he couldn't play the video game for too long because they were saying the nigga didn't study tape and shit like he was supposed to. What I'm saying is I don't know if he's a NFL quarterback. It's more than just getting on the football field.
Rob, do me a favor, Rob.
I'm looking at.
Look at Justin Herbert record for me.
And I ain't even.
What the fuck? I don't think that nigga is nice.
Look up Justin Herbert record for me.
What are we talking about?
And I ain't even know.
I'm not a Justin Herbert, nigga. Don't talk to me about that shit because I'm
an NFL quarterback.
I think he overhyped.
You said he was an NFL quarterback because you said that whole division.
No, he
said
didn't.
that whole division. You said that whole division.
No, Justin Herbert stand in the pocket, read defenses, make every throw on the fucking football field. Is that not true?
Kyler Murray made the playoffs. I mean, Pro Bowl and everything back in the day.
Shadur Sanders made the fuck.
That don't count. That's flag football shit. When that don't count.
That's not the same thing as back then.
The Pro Bowl ain't been a Pro Bowl for 25. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all. Y'all just talking to me to be talking to me, man.
You just said that whole division got its NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And all right, but then when I asked him to go look at the same criteria you just used, which was the record, I asked him to look up the record. Then you start just
Herbert been to the playoffs 3 times. He been in the league 4 years.
Huh?
Justin Herbert been to the playoffs 3 times. He been in the league, and I don't even like that nigga. He been in the playoffs 3 times in 4 years, bro.
You might be right with that one.
Man, what the fuck?
I know at least 2.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 though. Well, it might be 3.
Oh yeah, you're right. 0-3.
Huh?
You think I just be saying words to be saying words?
0-3, yeah, 0-3 in the playoffs.
Who?
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
0-3.
Yeah.
He been
2021, 22, and then 2025.
And listen, let me say this again. I'm not saying that Kyler Murray not. I say he ain't. I gotta see that he is. He ain't proved to me. Like, bro, think about what I'm saying. We watched RG3 had the best rookie season ever and not be in the league in 3 years, bro.
You think so? You think? Hey, I faded out. You think RG? You there?
Uh-huh.
You think RG3 had the best rookie quarterback season?
One of them, right?
It's close.
I think Daniels, Andrew Luck.
I think Cam probably Cam just was on fire.
But Cam came after RG3, didn't he?
What about Andrew Luck?
Luck had a good one. I put Jaden Daniels above that.
But see, yeah, because
I think Daniels
of
had the best rookie year for.
yeah, no,
to me.
but think about it. Up until that point, and think about it. RG3 won a playoff game and was on his way before he twisted his knee. Like he was playing on one leg.
That was dumb coach.
Man, hey Tom, don't do that. Jackson Dart won't be in football in the next 4 years, bro.
Huh?
That man will not be playing NFL football in the next 4 years, bro.
Who?
Jackson Dart.
Oh yeah, I think
he might stick around because he might stick around
unless they change how he play. But I heard a couple people say that same thing about Josh Allen though. I heard people say that a couple years ago he won't gonna last because of how he was playing. So you don't know.
He too big, too strong. He a Cam Newton, a white Cam Newton with a better. I ain't gonna say better.
Josh Allen, as long as Josh Allen don't get hurt, Josh Allen gonna be able to play as long as he want to. And then a lot of people I've been wrong on. I was kind of wrong on Josh Allen. I go for that. Only because he went to Wyoming.
I like Josh Allen when I first seen him and everything. I just didn't. What I used to hate was how the media, him and Herbert, man, and him, Herbert, and Joe Burrow. It was like they was looking to push them motherfuckers so hard and started to get under my skin.
And my thing with Josh Allen, and he still got shit to prove to me, and I know most people ain't gonna like that.
The same shit they dogged Lamar about. He in the same boat.
So, but my thing with Josh Allen, and he proved it, is I didn't know. Like I knew he had talent, right? But he also played at Wyoming, and I can't tell you one game that Wyoming play every year that mean any motherfucking thing. So I didn't know what would happen when the bright lights came on, if that makes sense.
That's how when me and Petey, we used to be on Big Ben before he came out when he was at the Miami, Ohio shit. Like, but that's when I used to watch TV all the time. Certain dudes, you could just, like you say, when you turn it on, you see certain tangibles. Like, I knew Leftwich could have been the star at the right place, the right time. He had to be in the right system because he had a cannon, but he had the long wind up.
I was just about to say, if somebody would have taught him to shorten that shit up, Leftwich would have been that. But that long ass wind up with these fast ass pass rushers.
And then when he got broke up and he couldn't do the 3-step drop, boy, like he was about to break down every time on the 3-step drop. But the arm was crazy. That bitch gonna come out on the rope. If he get it off, you in trouble.
Like and again, I'm like a lot of times people think
I thought Chad Pennington could have played in the league long. He just happened to be at the Jets.
That bitch, man, I could throw the ball further than that, nigga. What the fuck?
Hey, but man, a lot of motherfuckers ain't throw far. Joe Montana,
Mike,
Kurt Warner.
I got to agree with you on that one.
What, Chad Pennington? No, that bitch can't throw the ball. No, Chad Pennington's he was accurate and he threw the ball on time.
Yeah, he needed to be in the system like Joe Montana and Kurt Warner, them niggas where that shit coming out quick.
Yeah, he was great at.
We talking about the New York Jets, bro. Ain't
but
shit last.
He always struggled against teams that would just man up and play bump coverage and knock the timing off. Yeah. If you knock the timing off and he got a hitch and shit like that, he in trouble.
Yeah. Quarterbacks, man. I feel like great coaches adapt to your players, and it's more so needed with your quarterback, man, because that's your damn.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I mean.
More dudes try to force the quarterback to fit them.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one of my biggest knocks on the NFL quarterback position.
This is my homie, but hell no.
He could have had a chance though, and I'm gonna tell you why. And that's crazy that Tom just said
could have had a chance twice.
Who that?
But I'm gonna tell you why. What Tom just said is crazy because one of my biggest knocks on the quarterback position is the fact that they kept saying it ain't no way that a running quarterback we can scheme an offense around that. Like you had the perfect chance to change your offense. And just think about if Ook would have came in running the read option. They changed offense for Tim Tebow. He ain't nowhere near what Ook was. Man, if you would have came and teams didn't have a chance to really catch up to it because it was the first time. Like, think about what they did with what's that shit called when the running back when Miami first came out with that shit was doing whatever they did, whatever they wanted to with that shit. Because teams ain't had no.
You talking about quarterbacks of all times? It's a whole lot. Like,
what the hell?
I take Mahomes
over. Man, stop.
What I miss?
And I take
quarterback.
I wouldn't.
No, Mahomes. I'm gonna give you a couple. I'm gonna give you a couple.
What I miss?
Tom said, what quarterback would you take over Vic?
Mahomes.
What quarterback?
Elway. Mahomes.
A lot.
Elway.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It's a lot. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of names. Huh?
Man, I wish Dan Marino could have played in like 2000.
Man, if Marino played in this era right now, it wouldn't be fair because he get the ball, his ball placement and the way he get that ball out of his hand.
Even more than that, Dan Marino called his own plays from the line of scrimmage and shit.
All that, yeah.
He was the father to that shit. Like
I say that shit with Warren Moon too, man. Like, man,
a lot of people forget Warren Moon was that.
Yeah, I think to me, them the two best throwers of the football. To me, is them two we just said, Marino and Moon. Far as flat out just throwing the ball.
Who you got?
Peyton Manning and Patrick Mahomes.
Listen,
best throwers of the ball. I watched Patrick Mahomes.
Only reason I'm gonna say Peyton, no, because now Peyton gonna be accurate, but Peyton gonna get the ball out, but them shit's gonna be ducks. They just gonna be accurate. So when we talking about throwing, go back and look at his film. Them shit's
he threw a lot of ducks, man.
Them shit's not caught, nigga. You throw the ball to get it caught. What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck would it look like?
I'm not gonna debate with them two you just said, but I don't agree.
And I'm gonna tell you why I chose Patrick Mahomes. I chose Patrick Mahomes off one throw. That man was diving. He was parallel to the fucking ground.
That's one of the best.
25 yards away, hit a nigga in the face mask with the ball.
That's one of the best.
It's fucking crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. And the best clutch thrower in football shouldn't even be a conversation. Eli Manning got two of the greatest Super Bowl throws of all time. What that Mario Manning held throw out the end zone is probably the best throw in the Super Bowl of all time. Bitch, that is like he had a window the size of a football to get that ball.
You said clutch?
What the fuck? Remember, that's the game-winning drive. Damn, they got it. The best clutch quarterback of all time is Tom Brady.
I got to go Joe Montana or Tom Brady.
I'm going Joe.
I don't think nobody in the conversation with them two far as clutch of all time.
Like, remember, now, Eli only had 2 playoff runs. Both them shits ended up in Super Bowls.
I mean, I understand all that. But I'm saying, Joe's just those 2 runs.
The catch was it.
That ain't enough. That ain't enough body of work to compete with.
That Manningham catch was that too, though. It
was amazing. But I would never put him clutch above Joe Montana nor Brady.
Man, Elway gonna make some shit happen. Man.
Elway a clutch player.
He clutch too.
That man kicked the shit out of somebody.
If I put it like this, if I had $1 million, if I had a chance to win $1 million, and they said you got one quarterback you can pick for the clutch, it ain't gonna be Eli. I'm sorry, it will have to be.
No, it's probably gonna be Tom Brady.
I'm going with Tom Brady or either Joe Montana.
It's probably gonna be Tom Brady for me because again, like they had to blow out because
listen, I love both of them. I'm going with Elway.
Elway would probably be my third choice. But my
I'm
top two.
lying. I probably go Joe. I can't go.
No, I'm gonna probably go Tom Brady because in his first Super Bowl, 6 Super Bowl wins, he had 6 game-winning drives, and that's.
Okay, boom. That makes a difference.
I'm gonna go Joe
He
Montana.
say, "What's the yards? Like what yard
I seen Tom Brady crumble before. I ain't never seen Joe Montana crumble.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, stop. When he crumbled?
Who?
Tom Brady.
You said when?
Yeah, because in both Super Bowls they lost to the Giants. I can literally show you where after the Giants took the lead, he made the throw that would have won the game, and that's why they got rid of Wes Welker.
I seen that bull. I seen that. I don't know what you saw, but I saw that bull. I seen that 4-man rush giving his ass hell. That's what I saw.
And what? Against the Giants.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, but
that's what I saw.
Hold on.
I don't know. Maybe we saw 2 different games, but
no. Hit me out. The game was close. Both games was close. The 4-man rush did give him hell. Here's the reality, though. After the Giants took the lead in both of those Super Bowls, Tom Brady made a throw that would have won the game, and Wes Welker dropped the ball. And I can show.
He definitely had some drops.
Listen, all you asking your dude to do is give you a chance to win the game. Like, I'm not one of these people who grew up on Madden and shit where a quarterback.
But it's a couple plays he could have made where he wouldn't need to have them throws at the end.
And Brett Favre don't even come in this conversation. That man is fucking
who?
Brett Favre.
Somebody said that.
Oh no, not in this conversation.
Hey,
not in this.
He said
him in this one. Not in this.
D say it depends on the situation. So what's the odds? Like we talking about clutch drive game winning, where we at, what we doing? That's gonna depend on who I'm picking. Inside the red zone, I'm going with Elway.
Nope. Inside the red zone, I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going Mahomes inside the red zone.
50 in the end.
Ain't in my top 2, but in the red zone, I'm going with him.
50 in the end, I'm probably gonna go Joe Montana.
50 in, I'm going Joe Montana.
Distance. Or Dan
Tom Brady. I'm going Tom Brady, distance of the field.
No, 80 yards, I'm going to go Tom.
Me too.
98 yards, I'm going John Elway. Goddamn it. We watched that nigga do it with no timeouts in 59 seconds. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
I got a scenario for you.
D said the red zone. He going Vic or either Elway.
You down 6. 30 seconds. You on the 5-yard line. Who you going with?
Down 6.
Lamar Jackson.
I'm going
Lamar Jackson.
I'm talking about in their prime. I'm going Russell Wilson.
Nope, that bitch threw an interception from the 1-yard line. Fuck
that. But I ain't saying from the goal. I ain't saying in the goal line.
Yeah.
I'm saying the distance. I'm going Russell. I don't know a nigga throw a prettier deep ball. Maybe Dante Culpepper, but
from this 5 all the way back. I'm taking John Elway. John Elway.
I ain't mad.
Watch John Elway do it.
No, I ain't mad.
Hold on, let's not fool ourselves. Everybody we talking about, you ain't going wrong if you got one of them guys that's the guy.
I agree. You notice I ain't debating none of it. I ain't debating none of it.
It's about preference, and like I chose Elway for that far simply because I think that nigga got a 98-yard drive with 58 seconds left and no timeouts, some shit.
And see, and I'm picking Russell Wilson because I believe if a receiver just got get a yard, he gonna drop that motherfucker in the bucket.
In the bucket.
And I don't know if he got a better deep ball than Peyton Manning.
Oh nah,
it ain't close.
Russell Wilson. Way better than Russell Wilson deep ball crazy. It ain't with so many of them motherfuckers. You might have to go to like what's the boy that was in and he was only known for the deep ball. The black boy. Matter of fact, Brooks took his job. What the boy name?
No,
Rodney Pete. He threw
Dante Culpepper too.
Culpepper threw a mean deep ball.
Mean deep ball.
Uh,
I think for real, that's all I really like from him. The bomb, the fly route, and them deep outs, deep them like flag routes. Like he had a crazy deep ball.
Trent
Who
Green
you
used
think-
to throw a mean deep ball too before he got banged.
What
up.
receiver you think had the most underrated hands in football?
Most underrated hands.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Yep.
Underrated. Probably the white boy, Steve Logic.
I don't know if Steve Largent underrated, but I can see
He
like,
underrated now. I'm saying, I mean, in the 90s, 80s, 90s, everybody. But right now, you talk about receiver, nobody gonna bring him up.
I'm gonna tell you somebody nobody talk about who had some of the greatest catches of all time to me. Nobody ever talk about that nigga. Brandon Lloyd, bro. That nigga Brandon Lloyd used to bring like, oh my, if he got a hand on it, that bitch was caught.
No, he can catch.
Nigga, that shit was crazy. Like that man had some of the craziest catches in the NFL.
D say Steve Smith.
I don't know if Steve Smith underrated, but I can go for it. And the reason I say I don't think he underrated, Steve Smith won a triple crown. It's kind of hard to underrate a nigga who won a triple crown.
Steve Smith, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I believe Steve Smith is one of the most complete receivers we ever had in the league.
No, that's the facts. No, that's the facts.
I'm talking about every route on a treat, short pass, deep pass. Like for him to be as short as he was, he's still gonna go up and get a 50-50 ball.
No, that's the fact. No, listen, you won't have like Steve Smith won a fucking triple crown, yo. Like, I guess you can be underrated.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who underrated hands. They're gonna make the tough catches and they're gonna get the tough yards. Anquan Bolden. He gonna make some crazy catches
that's facts.
and get crazy yards. I had to think of somebody that's gonna go get them hard shits.
Yeah.
No, that's why like a lot of people try to play Keyshawn career. But I think Keyshawn was better than people give him credit just based off the fact you knew the bitch wasn't running more than 15 yards
and
down.
He never had an elite quarterback.
And the bitch caught the ball everywhere. Like, the bitch gonna catch the ball everywhere.
Just throw me the damn ball. I'm gonna get it.
Man, give me the ball, bitch. Like, that shit was a little crazy.
I think Larry Fitzgerald had the best hands of all, though.
I mean, you can't say.
If you don't go with him, I'm going Chris Carter.
Yeah, a lot of people forget. Like, I'm telling you, yo, sometimes when the Eagles broke up Deshaun Jackson and Shady and them, it felt like when Buddy Ryans had the stupidest fucking saying in the history of fucking sports. We getting rid of Chris Carter because all he does is catch touchdowns. What the fuck are you supposed to play football for? He play wide receiver. What he supposed to do? Eat that motherfucker?
I felt like, listen, man, Andy couldn't get it. I felt what Andy built in Kansas City, he had a better version in Philly with Vic, Deshaun, and all them guys, man. They just couldn't get it right.
No,
whatever.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to Andy. That year that his son died. He was supposed remember his son died like a week before the season started.
OD.
Like Andy was supposed to took off in that season. You saw it like he won. Yeah. And so because of that, I kind of like if he would have took that season off and came back, I think we had a legit chance at keeping that. And then
I think they won the Super Bowl. I think.
And then I ain't want Chip Kelly. Like
I think Andy Reid just I feel like I think his time in Philly, I think that's when he really started knowing what he needed to do.
He just needed weapons. Like
yeah, but I
like man, it was Donovan McNabb.
He had to put it all together though, man. Like he had him growing pains. He learned as a coach. Like I think by the time he got to Kansas City, he had the whole recipe.
No, he had the recipe. They just had bums. Like bro, Todd Kingston was Freddie Mitchell, bro. Like he was getting to the NFC Championship running screen passes all goddamn game, bro. Like, as soon as we got T.O., he just had one legit weapon. the ad with Westbrook. We went to the fucking Super Bowl. T.O. don't fuck his leg up. We probably win that. And then the arguments between the front office and T.O. break that shit up. And as we started rebuilding the team, then Andy had that shit with it. So like, we was gonna be that. Like Donovan was leaving, Oop was becoming the starter. We was gonna fucking be like, think about what we was doing to niggas. Think about the Monday night game against the Redskins, nigga. Jeremy Mack on one side, Deshaun Jackson on the other side. Man, that shit was special.
You just made me think of something. We talking about underrated. I'm gonna say I felt like at the time I felt like he was the shit. I felt like Donovan McNabb was that guy. But as I got older, I realized that dude, and as we realized what Andy Reid is and stuff like that, I feel like he was overrated now.
I feel like the same. When I watched him his last 4-5 years in Philly, I watched all them fucking balls he was throwing in the dirt. I said that bitch was over.
I feel like he was overrated. And
listen, now as a Philly fan, I can see why you say that because you're gonna go with what you seen him play with and all that.
No, but listen, bro. I know what you're saying when you talk about the balls in the dirt. Man did that shit like first of all, let's not fool ourselves. It's a lot of NFL quarterbacks that do that shit. Man, it's probably like stepping in the history of the game that we look at like they don't never make bad throws. Like 7 quarterbacks in the history of the game that we look at like man, all of nigga, go back to San Diego, bitch. Drew Brees and throw the ball in the dirt like a motherfucker.
Man, what?
Like
honestly, it's a lot of great quarterbacks. What I'm saying is I feel like Andy Reid played to McNabb's
he did.
plays to his strength.
He did, but you can't knock Donovan McNabb. You can't knock Donovan McNabb because he had a good coach.
He didn't say he wasn't good. He just said he's overrated.
Yeah, I just feel like he's overrated. I feel like he go to anywhere else other than Andy Reid, he probably won't leave. He probably won't even been in the league.
Man, that's the Draymond Green argument. If he ain't played for Golden State, bitch, he did.
Yeah, he about to. Everybody tied his ass in there now.
Man, and I believe it's some truth to that though.
What?
Draymond.
Yeah.
You know the cool part about sports?
He might have made the league for about 3-4 years. That's it.
You know the cool part about sports? The best part about sports to me. All that woulda, shoulda, coulda shit don't mean nothing. All we have is what actually happened.
I agree. But it don't mean, but just because it don't mean nothing, don't mean we can't think about it. Because I'm a firm believer in that. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. Now,
so telling me what could have happened,
it's fun to have to do what ifs, but what ifs don't mean a motherfucking thing.
Okay, well, shit. Well, we can what if it to death. I'm cool with that long as we understand we just what if.
Yeah, it's just what if. What if don't mean a motherfucking thing. I can what if. That don't mean it would have happened like that.
Because I'm a firm believer that if Larry Bird don't get hurt, man, this GOAT conversation all fucked up for people.
Oh, yeah, we was talking about that earlier.
That's a good what if, though.
Man. Yeah, tell me that white boy.
Okay, I got the greatest what if to me.
What?
The greatest what if to me? Well, it's 2 great what ifs to me. Penny Hardaway and Penny Hardaway.
What I say earlier
and Grant Hill.
Listen, actually, the 2 people I said earlier when he mentioned Larry Bird.
Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill.
Does it say 2 people?
Yeah,
listen, I got one that's ever. If Bo Jackson never got hurt.
Oh, how about Brandon Roy?
Facts.
That's the one people don't talk about.
No, yeah, because
Brandon was on a terror.
He was. And niggas was scared of him too.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
What if Sean Kemp don't become a drunk?
Woo.
Him and Gary Payton get them a championship. Like, what are we talking about?
People didn't realize Sean Kemp had developed a nice shot to go with.
Man, that bitch had an 18-foot bank shot. Nigga, you know I'm a Gary Payton nigga. When Sean, that's what. Remember the year they went to the championship was the year he brought it out. Like, nigga,
Man,
was something tough, boy. He was tough.
man,
was
that
tough.
dude there, now, yeah.
What if Mike?
He would have been what I would call an athletic version of Tim Duncan, and that's scary.
What if
That's scary.
what if Michael and Scotty say fuck that, we don't want Dennis because we hate Detroit Pistons? And a lot of people talk about Dennis going, but people
It's not
forget,
probably wouldn't have been a second three-peat.
and people forget that John Sally went too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mike
that
fucked
nigga was
with
at the
Dennis.
end of the bench though.
Mike fucked with Dennis and was the only nigga that could keep him, the only dude that could keep him under control.
Like, it's a lot of what ifs in sports. So, like, you'll drive yourself crazy with that shit. You'll literally drive yourself crazy. Like,
But it's fun. It's fun to think about. But at the end of the day,
because my biggest what if is a college basketball what if.
My shit is this.
Lynn Bynes?
I got another one before you go to the college basketball. What if, damn, I forgot his name, 55 Ford, and Mahomes in the rookie year, the last year Brady wanted the Patriots. What if Ford don't jump off sides? We win that game. How many Patrick Mahomes probably going to tear and win then? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So
that changed a lot.
Oh,
what's your basketball? Oh,
what if Pete Carroll did the right thing and gave that motherfucking football to goddamn
Marshawn?
You can't have a nigga that don't want to talk to the media be Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what fucked you.
My biggest what if, and I always talk about this one because of what it turned into NBA wise and all is. What if Vince Carter and Stackhouse and Wallace stayed for one more year and played with Vince Carter and Antoine Jameson?
Whoa.
What the
I
fuck?
thought about that one too. That would have been.
What the fuck? They might have went undefeated. Like, that might have been the craziest college basketball team of all time, bro. Like,
been crazy.
She at the 5, Jameson at the 4, Stackhouse at the 3, Vince Carter at the 2, with Ed Coder or Jeff McGinnis. Man, she's
It doesn't even matter who the one is.
Man, and they had that white boy. I mean, the Dante Calabria coming off the bench shooting the shit out the rock.
Is it a such thing as having too many good players on one team?
Hell no.
Here's the crazy part. I think out of them, I think they could have worked in Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Well, yeah, they could have.
That's a lot of egos, man. A lot of superstars. A lot of people that felt like they was him. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the fact.
I got another one too, man. They fucked around the boy. If dudes would have never been to Marcus Dupree ear when he was in college, like what he could have been, man. That boy was a walking highlight, big, fast, the whole nine. You couldn't do nothing with him. Like, I'm gonna tell you, if somebody would have been in Lawrence Phillips' ear to have him serious about what he was doing, I think he was the back.
What if goddammit Ricky Williams don't turn into a goddammit weed head?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
One that's personal to me. One that's personal to me is, what if the Saints would have got rid of Jim Haslett and brought Sean Payton over there with Aaron Brooks?
Oh man.
Ooh.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Wait, I think he would have did way better than Drew Brees. You gotta see, people don't understand the game and watch it. Yo, the dude Brooks, man, he had to throw a whole bunch of fucking slants and dumb shit all game
on third and 7, run an 8-yard slant.
It's frustrating to watch. The play calling was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. And no quarterback looked good under a Jim Haslett system. Like, to give him one shot in a system where somebody was quarterback friendly. Because we all knew once he left and went to the Raiders, that shit was over. It's the fucking Raiders.
Yeah, he didn't even want to take that. I think he had fucked up his shoulder or something. Put a head surgery, but yeah.
And then I guess
what if Mac Brown would have stayed at Carolina with Ronald Curry?
Facts.
Whole different football player. All the shit he did with Vince Young and them other dudes.
Yeah.
I think he'd be quarterback in the NFL.
You know, and I don't know how true it is, but I heard Ron got drafted off his high school fucking highlight tape. I heard, you know, he got drafted by the Raiders, right?
Yeah, probably could have.
I heard Al Davis, and Mike Smith know each other. And Mike Smith sent, and you know, it could be legend. It could be, you know what I mean? But I remember vividly somebody describing Mike Smith saying he was putting the tape together to send to his NFL people. And somebody specifically said Al Davis. Man, you can use him in so many different ways and blah, 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 blah.
I'm just glad he made it.
And again, I don't know how true it is.
But listen.
So let me
I'm gonna end it on this one here because I see you talk about you brought that up. Man, they're saying it's 300 and something million.
Let me say this. What as much bragging about money as Floyd Mayweather did. For you to be goddamn 60, 12 years old going to fight Manny Pacquiao, that shit gonna look like that movie with Robert De Niro and whoever that other nigga was, goddamn it, boxing, man. And for you 50 Cent said you couldn't read Harry Potter. Obviously, you didn't understand your bank account. For all the money you talked about making and you the baddest person because you Money Mayweather, you can't be filing bankruptcy and shit, bro. That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Yes. It's horrible. I don't know, man. I wish something happened that he ain't got to come back and do these dumbass fights.
Hey, time stop. He didn't. I don't know what fight you was watching. That shit won't even close.
Yeah.
It won't even close. You just don't.
He beat him so bad. The man had to come out of line and say he was
listen.
He broke something.
Man, you could yeah. His shoulder was hurt. He couldn't throw his body.
Floyd knew the whole time he was gonna fight Pacquiao. He could beat him. The whole thing was you just gotta agree to the Olympic test. Everybody knew Pacquiao was juicing, bro. I'm not about to fight this dude and he's gonna be on the best steroids in the world to try to beat me, man. Yeah.
Man, it won't even close. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, man. So we gotta
when I be hearing people talk about the people now, that ain't to say that Floyd ain't had some close fights. I thought the Oscar De La Hoya fight was close. I thought the first Jose Luis Castillo fight was close. And
I give you one when y'all give him what ifs.
Right.
In my opinion, they robbed him. What if they ain't robbed Sweet Pea and he beat De La Hoya?
Shit, what if they ain't rob him and they want a goddamn draw against Julio Cesar Chavez? I think
that De La Hoya shit changes. Whoever won that, it changes. Like it was a wrap.
Yeah. He would have derailed the Golden Boy. But then the Golden Boy ain't everything that Golden Boy Promotions done turned into.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. But yeah, he would have had.
And in my opinion,
Money Mayweather before.
In my opinion, Sweet Pea would be the best fight for Floyd in the history of boxing. I think he beat the shit out of Sugar Ray, Tommy Hearns, fucking Marvin Hagler. I don't think them people stand a chance. I think Sweet Pea would be it. Now, I am a little bit partial to Bud, and I think Bud would give him a run for his money too. But I think the best fight for him would have been the best fight we could have got in the history of boxing to me would probably be Sweet Pea and Floyd. Prime Floyd and prime Sweet Pea. That would have been.
I thought I would never go against a Floyd. I got Sweet Pea just as fast, a little bit more power. I'm going Sweet Pea. Good fight. I'm going Sweet Pea.
Styles make fights. If Sweet Pea,
Floyd,
if Sweet Pea
does Tyson beat Holyfield and dude with dreads if he doesn't go to jail?
If Sweet Pea dictate the fight with his jab, I think Sweet Pea win. If Floyd dictate the pace with his movement, I think Floyd win.
And to answer your question, oh, go ahead, my baby. Pause. I thought you was done.
No, you good. Go ahead.
To answer your question, I think yeah, because you got to remember, Lennox Lewis, Holyfield, and them dudes, they trained 15, 20 years just to beat Tyson. Like that was their whole thing. And then other motherfuckers with less talent could come in and beat their ass because their whole game was predicated on beating Tyson. So I think they would have got him. And I ain't knocking Tyson, but you know, Tyson was vicious and crazy, but he knocked out a bunch of motherfucking niggas off the couch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And let me say this. The Lennox Lewis fight was the one time that might, like, even watching Tyson get beat by Buster Douglas, and we watched that shit live. I remember it. It was the same day as the dunk contest. We watched that shit live. Tyson still looked like a machine, like he was carrying shit. Like he never stopped coming forward and shit. In the Lennox Lewis fight, in the second round, Tyson tried to slip a jab, and Lennox Lewis hit him with an uppercut. That was the first time I saw Tyson look like he was scared of somebody. For the rest of the fight, Lennox Lewis walked him down and was just beating. Like, that shit was bad.
Yeah.
That shit was bad.
And
like,
he said himself, though, not to make no excuses, he was at a time to where he just really didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You can see the difference.
When Roy Jones, I knew Roy Jones was going to get beat. Prime Roy might be the best prime anybody has had.
Yeah.
Like, Prime Roy was really that. But when Roy started playing around with, like, you don't play boxing, bro. And when Roy started doing shit like, I'm going to play a professional basketball game overseas and I can still beat this nigga. Like, I talk to the kids that want to do sports about this shit all the time. Man, it's a kid that want the same spot that you want, and he only think about that spot. He don't give a fuck about playing the game. He don't give a fuck about no girlfriend. He don't give a fuck about none of that. He just wants what you got. And I promise you, I could see that it was going to be boxers coming up, taking Roy playing with boxing as disrespect. And I knew somebody was going to catch and say, I swear to God, I saw that shit coming. Like, why is you doing this shit? Like, when Roy was locked in the boxing, man, that man could have went down as it. And I don't think it could have been close. That nigga had so many highlights. And, like, man.
Yeah.
And then he started playing with boxing. And you play boxing, you get knocked out.
Yeah. Man, listen, man, it was good chatting with y'all. This has been 2 hours and some change. About 2 hours. 2 hours and 20-something minutes. I'm definitely over my time. Listen, man, don't forget about the raffles. We got the Switch jumping off. We're gonna push that out, and raffles start going on sale tomorrow. $5 a ticket to win. Try to win your Nintendo Switch. $20 for 5. $20 for 5.
5 tickets for a dub.
We're gonna put a little video out. We're gonna post and share that, and need everybody else to share and post that. Shit. Why not spend $20, $30? Try to win your baby a Nintendo Switch. Can't beat it. Brand new.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for rocking with us.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Tonight was a lot of y'all on here. Aunt D, Tom, Dane.
Shout out Los. Shout out Kira.
Los, Kira, Joe. Yak Dog on the show tonight.
Yeah, Yak was up this bitch. BJ popped up. What the hell?
Yeah, it was a bunch of people jumped on throughout the show, man. That was a good one. Listen, it turned sports related. I was trying to jump around to a bunch of different things, but hey, sometimes the flow go that way. I ain't tripping.
Man, it's so easy for us to get lost in that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna start using the little cubes and stuff. But with this other site we got, don't worry, because I'm gonna start timing shit. So it's gonna have a time on there. Especially I can't wait to get my 5 of 5 because they got a countdown on there and everything, man. We looking to make some changes to some different sites and things. So y'all already know how that go. But I'm in it like I always do. May the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep listening with pleasure.
Peace out.